5B, 2016 county holiday closing schedule. Every council seen this copy of the closing schedule, holidays and stuff. We have a motion to approve the 2016 county holiday closing schedule.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Mr. Scott made the motion, is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Scott made the second. All in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, we're down to 5C, restoration request.
Okay, I think all of y'all have these in your packets. One was the McCoy Chapel United Methodist Church. They're wanting a donation. And I know that Randy's given 100. Anybody else want to donate to the McCoy?
I already gave them mine.
Okay. 100.
Do we have a motion to approve the restoration request?
One minute, I'm not through yet. Hang on, 1 second. Okay, and then there was the Alpha Alpha chapter sorority. They're wanting donation to help provide an educational scholarship to a high school graduate that has been accepted into a higher educational institution. Randy was given $50 on that one. Anybody else?
I'll give 50.
The one before that, the church,
McCoy?
yeah, I want to get 25 of that.
You said 25, Archie?
50.
Okay, this is on the scholarship.
Yeah, this
I'll
is a
get
scholarship.
25 on this.
I need 25.
Okay, and then there was the AGM, they're having a Christmas benefit gala, and I think y'all have had this in your packets also. And Randy, you're giving 100 to that one. Anybody else want to give to that one?
25. What was that, Dan? What you said?
This was the AGM Christmas benefit gala. They're having a benefit to help support the VEC soup kitchen to feed and support the homeless, elderly, disabled, veterans, and low to no income population. And this is going to be on December the 18th at 6:30 p.m.
I'll bring you a check up here tomorrow for that one. See.
Okay.
Need 25.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the restoration request.
One move.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, we're down to 5D, agreement between Dillon County and the city of Dillon for county mayor to pay to serve as a municipal judge for the city of Dillon. We have a motion that Matthew serve as, I think we've done this in the past.
Tia, gonna do that same thing for Tia, but that's,
Yeah,
Clay, is that the same thing we do for?
yeah.
They just pay us and then.
That's right.
Yeah, they reimburse us for the
That's right.
salary and the
I'll make that
benefits.
motion.
yeah.
Okay, there's a second.
Second.
And a second. Any discussion?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'd like to have some discussion on this. Clay, let me ask you a question. I looked at this thing earlier. Where do we get the money from? We have the budget of the extra magistrate doing the budget process. Also, too, I have a problem with the wording of the agreement. When you look at the wording of the agreement, the city of Dillon is telling you how much you're gonna pay him. You see what I'm saying? They're telling you how much they're gonna pay him. That they want to pay him. They're setting his salary, but then they're telling us to pay it. We don't have a say-so in what we need to pay him. Again, I don't understand. The city of Dillon says that they can provide clerical support for him. All these years they have hired their own city judge. Now they come and say they want us to provide them a magistrate to cover the city, then they're gonna provide the secretarial work for them. They're gonna tell us, they're gonna set his salary and tell us you gotta pay it. This is what we want you to pay it.
They gonna reimburse us, ain't they?
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
I don't know, you
Yes,
haven't answered, I'm asking, I'm just.
Well, that is the case, and if they don't pay us, then he can't continue to serve. This is the same agreement that Tip Rogers operated under when he was over there. And this is not paying for an additional magistrate. The city, he will fill in part-time with the city, and they'll determine what he gets paid. But we will pay the salary. They'll pay us the salary and whatever benefits we have to pay.
Yeah.
Essentially, they're borrowing him from us is one way to look at it, but they're having to pay us for that, and he gets paid extra for it as well.
Right. I understand that part, but you're telling me that Tip's no longer over there no more. Tip's no longer the city judge.
No, he's gonna stay there.
But now, see, that's what I'm saying, you hire an extra judge here now. You already got one county magistrate. Is Tip serving as they judge and the county magistrate too? All right, so they want another county magistrate to serve in the city.
I think they've got their city, is my understanding now. I don't know.
I thought I had it right to start with.
I think Judge Carter retired.
Right, I understand that part. To me, it's their responsibility to hire their own judge. If they're gonna say that they can hire the clerical person and all that, and they're gonna tell you again what to pay the judge and then tell you to pay it. I just don't see where that's right. Now, that's just me now.
Yeah, well, it's certainly legal and can be done if you don't want to do it.
Legal part,
Yeah,
Mr. Attorney,
if you don't.
I'm not questioning that part, I'm just questioning the part of them force feeding, so to speak, telling you that this is what I want you to pay a judge. We the city of Dillon want you to get us a judge. Here's what we want you to pay him. Now we're gonna pay you back whatever you pay him. My thing is, if they can afford to keep the clerical part of it, then they can hire their own judge.
And as I was going to say, if you don't want to do it, then you don't want to do it. Two parties to an agreement. So I think the city wants to do it, obviously. I think you're right. It will probably save them money. But it's not creating a new magistrate's position.
Mr. Attorney, he just said that you already got one magistrate there with the city, and you got Tip there. So he worked for the county and the city. So right now, if McAfee works for the county, and he does, now if he takes on the city judge, he'll work for the county and the city. There'll be two of them work for the county and the city.
There's already, McHay's already a magistrate. There won't be a new position created.
I understand what you say.
What about money?
He'll be taking on a new role.
With more money?
He will get more money. He will get whatever the city of Dillon pays for this position.
I'm kind of confused about that too. I mean, what's the advantages for the city, and what's the advantages for us to even get involved in that? If they're gonna reimburse us of the money. I'm about like Councilman Scott. Why do we even get involved in it?
Right.
There's more paperwork.
Now, they're gonna do the paperwork, they got their secretaries and stuff to do the paperwork.
Yeah, they'll do all the legal part of it. Our payroll, he's already
They've
on
been
our
doing that
payroll.
with Judge Rogers the whole time.
Well, when I was Mayor Lyon, I hired Judge Lee, he was a magistrate, he came to Lyon twice a week, and the county council approved it, and everything worked out good, it saved the town Lyon a bunch of money.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, what is the advantages for the city to do that? Are they saving money by letting us pay him, and then they reimburse us? Because that's the same money. I don't understand that.
I can't speak for them, but what I believe to be the case with it is that it does save them some money, and they have someone who's already trained and qualified for the position that can step in and fill in now.
But the thing is, they've had this position before in the past, and they was able to fund it. It's saving them money, but then it's costing us money through our budget until they refund us. Where do we get the money to up front paying the magistrate from if we didn't put it in our budget?
We usually bill them, and they usually pay us, either upfront or monthly.
Right, and there's more
We get it
money
on a
coming out of our
monthly basis,
budget. Now, where do we budget that at? It's saving them money, but it's costing us money until they
We always,
reimburse us.
it's a part of the budget in here now, it's part of the salary part. We get it back, we get reimbursed back from the city every time.
I'm not against the individual person, that's not what I'm at for. The individual person, I don't care if it was Donald Duck or whoever. the ball game is simply this, and they were able to fund it in the past. What happened to their funding now? I mean, do they have a funding problem?
I don't think they have a funding problem. I think they just are trying to find somebody that's already trained that can do it, I guess. I don't know.
Any more discussion? We have a motion, I think it's been seconded, is that right, James? All in favor of letting Mackey serve as a county judge and still be a match with Dillon County and agreement between Dillon County and the city of Dillon? For Mackey Hayes to serve as municipal judge with the city of Dillon. All in favor, raise your right hand.
Mr. Chairman, could I make a statement before you call for the vote? The statement I would make is not so much use his name, but just use as the county allowing a magistrate to serve as a city, for the city judge, because I don't want to seem like that I'm trying to attack an individual person.
Right.
I'm not after an individual person, I'm just questioning the position.
Okay.
So he can't do both
Yeah,
unless we
that's right. That's what
agree
it is.
to it.
Right, us and the city both have to
Okay,
agree to it.
So,
The city's got to approve it too.
so, in other words, that's where
They
they want an
back
experienced
out.
man,
Yeah, we're getting the money.
and they can't get him unless we say it's okay.
Can't use our magistrate unless we approve it.
Okay, we've had discussion, any more discussion? All in favor, let go with this agreement, raise your right hand. All opposed? Okay, one opposed. Okay, we're down to number 6, finance report.
Okay, finance report is as of November the 30th. We've gotten some tax money and it's helped us a lot, but right now we're right on break even. The actual figure amount is $2,234, more revenue than expenses so far. We still have to kind of bulk our taxes coming in.
Rich, is Jamie doing a report with you?
No. I haven't got one.
She didn't give us a report, right? Probably because they had to meet early.
Any questions for Betsy? Thank you, Richard, for your information you just gave me. Okay, we're down to number 7, ordinance reading. A, third reading, an ordinance by Dillon County Council to amend the official zoning map of Dillon County to rezone a parcel of land known as New Lot 2.19 acres, portion of tax map number 121, parcel 49 and 51. Do we have a motion to approve the third reading?
Make a motion.
Okay, just a second.
Second.
Motion to second, any discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, down to 7B, second reading. An ordinance to develop a joint county industrial and business park in conjunction with Marlboro County, South Carolina, pursuant to Article 8, Section 13 of the South Carolina Constitution and South Carolina Code of Law, 1976, 41-170, and sequitur is amended to provide for a written agreement with Marlboro County to develop the park and other matters related to. We have a motion to have a second reading.
I made that motion.
Mr. Coward made a motion, is there a second?
Second.
That's a second. Any discussion? All in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, we're down to number 8, appointments. the Dillon County Board of Appeals, District 1, Randy Cohen. You have anybody
No,
around?
don't have.
Okay. We'll table that to the District 6,
I
Robert
don't have
Cameron.
anybody, Mr. Chairman.
We'll do that on the agenda next meeting. Number 9, executive session, personnel matters. We have a motion to go into executive session.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, raise your right hand.